so that we do things locally. It's creating jobs and giving people the chance to also explore, see other ways in which you can get solar energy to do a lot of these things. But no, we wouldn't do that because someone feels that at this point in time I have to chop.
Okay.
When you go to the hospital, the chip compounds that they want to build, look at the Agenda 111 that is still flying in some bushes. Weeds have come all over it.
General Hospital is coming up steady.
Weeds have come all over it.
But you gave us the impression that you had commissioned them and they were ready for use.
That's not what
their
you said.
government is also telling us that.
What you said,
their
Johnny.
government is also
Johnny,
telling us that
we said
no.
that most of them were over 70 to 90% complete.
So the ones that Nanado was commissioning, what was he commissioning them for?
Which one did he commission?
Oh, you didn't know.
Which one did he commission? Tell me.
Let me just ask Google, since you allow me to ask Google.
Oh, so why didn't the other one? Why didn't you add Google? But this one there, you want to add Google.
Agenda 111 commission. So, as of early 2026, the Agenda 111 Hospitals project in Ghana has been seen a few new facilities commissioned. Though the progress varies significantly, with reports indicating some commissioned sites still lack full equipment or operational readiness, while initial goals were to commission over 50 hospitals by mid-2024. Now, this is it.
So which sites were commissioned?
Oh,
I'm asking
the
you.
thing is here.
And so many people. Then again, Google no mean the question.
No. No, nobody is helping. So Dr. Amin on 4th of March 2025, according to Ghanaian Times report, says MPP completed 3 hospitals under Agenda 111. It's here. It's there.
Yeah. So where were the hospitals?
Okay. Now let me expand. So
let's
let's
be realistic.
So refuting claims made by the current government that only one hospital had been built, Dr. Adam clarified that under the administration of former President Akufo-Addo, the Echema Kwanoma Municipal Hospital in Trede, 1. The Oforukro Municipal Hospital in Kokobing, 2. And the Hunter West Municipal Hospital in Bokro were operational.
Okay.
This
so
is
there are 3.
former
Can you check
finance
whether
minister.
they're operational now?
They are not operational, according to the health minister.
How can they say something is operational? He comes anyway. It's
but you were asking me for locations.
Because there was no doomsaw, but today we are experiencing it. It tells us that.
No, you were asking for locations.
No.
Are you satisfied now?
No, I've given you that. Go and check whether they are operational. You are telling me that they are not operational.
No, you said
so.
How can you wanted the locations. The location now.
Rome, I know it's operational.
It is operational.
Yes.
The people of Rome are using Agenda 111.
Oh yeah.
Alfred Thompson.
Go and check.
Alfred Thompson.
Go and check. Everything is there. If the hospital, if the health minister has stopped the people from going there,
did you take communion last Sunday?
Oh, I said go and check.
Alfred Thompson.
Everything is there.
Oh, your communion.
Everything is there.
Anyway,
why do you want to do 2 against 1?
Let's go, please stop that.
So
stop.
Let me tell you something. No, Johnny. Let's be realistic. Johnny,
stop that.
Let's be realistic. You don't expect that Amin will come and tell you that they brought equipment into a hospital, and then someone will come and tell you that it's not operational because he doesn't want to open it up. If he doesn't want to open it up, then he's being distant.
So you see, no,
Master, let's be realistic.
So you say the health minister is doing that because he doesn't want to open the hospital up.
Go and check whether there are no equipments there and no beds there. Let us be serious. So this is not his pocket money. This is government money.
So they were open and people accessed health care from there.
This is government money.
2024 under you. Is that what you're saying?
The day they go and commission it, definitely people will be accessing health care there. The day any hospital or any the building is opened.
Okay, I hear you. Let's move on, please.
Let's be realistic. The chip compound. What has happened there? They are going to start new chip compounds when these things are there to be finished.
Take your time. Drink water.
No, let's be serious. This is government money. It's not their pocket money. All they think about is, let's go and start a new project. When things are going bad.
But
these projects were not done on someone's whims and caprices.
But Alfred, is that not the same thing you did with the E-blocks? You abandoned the E-blocks.
You know how many E-blocks we did?
And you were building new things.
They did 29 E-blocks. We did more than 33 E-blocks.
Yeah, I'm saying that, but the ones that
we were still building.
The ones that existed,
yes.
You abandoned them in the bush. You're talking about Agenda 111 being abandoned
all the ones in the bushes that we were touching. We made sure that we put body facilities to it.
Hold on, please. No.
We made...
Hold on. Where they went to hide...
Didn't we go and do this thing?
During COVID, you went to hide there as hotels. Meanwhile, you did not...
UGMC commissioned it twice. when the full equipment were not there. We put in equipment and made sure that it was functional.
Alfred, there was a
what are you talking about?
There was a chief in the Volta region, paramount chief in the Volta region, who asked that an E-block should be operationalized. And the president said, you cannot tell me what to do. If the
because
chief
he was
feels so
funding.
minded, he should go and do it
He
himself.
was using bare funding
That
to
facility-
finish. As we talk now, that facility is working.
By this government, they
No.
got to open it.
It was under Nana Akufo-Addo.
No.
He even laughed at him that after all, hasn't this facility been
Are you
open for
sure
you? Go and
about
check. I'm telling you in confidence.
Alfred Thompson.
I remember that statement he made.
Alfred
that
Thompson.
So if you check, they shouldn't vote for you.
Please.
Put
Okay.
that, add that.
All right.
The big conversation on 3FM Sunrise.
Now, the Ministry of Interior on 28th of April, that's yesterday, issued a press statement that says that following an attack by unknown assailants on a military patrol team in Binduri, the Upper East region, the Ministry of the Interior has, with immediate effect, restricted the use of motorbikes by all persons in Binduri Township and its environs. In view of the security situation, the restriction is a necessary measure to maintain law and order, protect lives and properties, and support ongoing security operations in the area. Government urges chiefs, elders, opinion leaders, the youth, and all residents of Binduri and surrounding communities to exercise restraint and remain calm. Citizens are encouraged to use peaceful and lawful channels to address grievances and to support efforts to restore lasting peace. Any person who contravenes this directive will be arrested and prosecuted in accordance with the law. The Ministry of Interior remains committed to ensuring the safety and security of all citizens, signed by Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak MP, who's the Honourable Minister in charge of Interior, and issued by the Ministry of Interior. Prince Derek J, is this the panacea to the disturbances we've had in that region over time? Is this the answer? Restriction of motorbikes?
Panacea, no. But interim fix, yes. And I think that you would agree with me that whereas motorbikes as a means of transportation is legal, perfectly legal, because we are allowing the sale of motorbikes, and people who buy these must be allowed to use them, same way people who buy vehicles should be allowed to use them. I believe that there's been a discrimination against people using motorbikes over the years, because a lot
Sunrise
of crimes committed
3FM,
have been
the best in the
through that
morning.
modus of transportation, and it's a lot easier to, as it were, evade capture, and that's why it's become useful for people who either snatch your bags or commit armed robbery to get off, because in traffic situations they can just, whereas if it's a car you're stuck and all that. I personally have a certain revulsion for mistreatment of persons or discrimination against persons who otherwise.
Go ahead, Prince Derek.
I can clear my throat, you know.
Go ahead.
It sounded like a motorbike.
Go ahead.
Listeners, that wasn't a motorbike. That was
water 5 times. I'm sure you do it 6 times, still don't give me.
okay now.
Don't worry. You'll
Thank
find
you.
water. Kunzo, please bring Alfred Thompson
You should
water.
bring me hot coffee
You want hot coffee?
without milk,
Okay, all right.
but with biscuits.
Okay. Who the anchor?
Anyway, so that was Alfred Thompson
Sunrise
trying
on
to interrupt me.
3FM,
Now,
the best in
you're
the
trying,
morning.
but listeners are still rapid.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You see, the first,
Thompson.
no problem. The first thing is that I think that we have brought some of these things upon ourselves, and if we are vigilant, actually those who use motorbikes are vigilant. For example, I mean, there's this policy by the government to allow Okada use, which is friendly to people who use motorbikes. So this government is not against people who use motorbikes. However, the reality is that people use motorbikes to commit crimes. In fact, even the Fugu, which today represents. Today is Fugu Day.
That's
I'm
right.
in Fugu, you are in Fugu. This man has decided that he doesn't. Please. I'm just telling you something. When crimes are committed in the north, sometimes there's even a ban on wearing Fugu.
That's
True or
right.
not
Because
true?
people can
Because
conceal
hide-
weapons there.
Yes, you see, this man doesn't think far. I mean, I'm sorry. The MPP syndrome is catching up with you. I know you're a good guy, but you're staying in the wrong place for too long. Now, you see, so the kinds of restrictions, that are put on people because of other people's actions, like the Fugu thing I mentioned, the same thing goes with the motorbikes. It may not be the panacea, but it is helping in the short term to curb a certain situation. All right? In terms of after the crime is committed, being able to flee. Because if you were to run on your 2 feet, you'll be apprehended more easily. If you were to flee on a motorbike, you cannot be chased easily if there's a traffic situation or if the terrain is rough and so on. So that is just a way of curtailing it.
Right.
Now, to the actual issue, and I think that is what should be the thrust of the discussion. Is it proper to carry arms? In fact, recently there was an amnesty, and the idea was to mop up all the excess arms in circulation.
By Adam Bonner's outfit.
Exactly. Unfortunately, not all has been, though a significant amount was. The next thing is that all those who are caught with illicit arms are supposed to be dealt with ruthlessly. And underline the word ruthlessly. That's what the statement was. So we expect to see that ruthlessness, so that it serves as a deterrent to those who, like my colleagues who have vowed to destabilize the government and do all sorts of things. And they said it even on the floor of Parliament and even behind the pulpit when Bawumia went to church to do his Thanksgiving service after his procured victory. You said you were going to
digressing. Go ahead.
So
go ahead, Alfred.
Disruptive and make Ghana ungovernable and all that. Yeah, you said it. And
that's what we said.
Yes.
Alfred,
through your leader.
Alfred, please.
Through your leader.
Prince Derek, go ahead.
The person is asking me a question. I'm asking.
Go
ahead.
You. I'm making a statement of fact.
Which fact?
Go ahead,
that
please.
Your minority leader, micro-minority leader, said it on the pulpit on your behalf.
You didn't say that.
That you're going to be disrupted, and you actually disrupted government until Bawumia became your leader. So any further distraction is
you don't produce the show.
What you are doing in the studio today is in the name of Bawumia. Keep on, Ghanaians are watching you.
It's called production. You don't produce the show.
So you decide which one to Google and
when you were deputy.
When I am talking, you said you are Googling. When he is talking in line,
when you're deputy,
through his teeth.
When you're deputy,
when he's going through his teeth, you say you Google.
When you were deputy MD at NIB, could I have just walked in and asked you to take me to your vault?
Oh yes.
No.
They'll take you.
You would have lost your license. You would have lost your license.
Even me, when I go to the vote, I can't take anything from
you. You would have lost your license.
No, I cannot go to the vote and take anything.
But you cannot take me to the vote.
But they can write and they will take you there.
No, I say I just walk in like you walked in. Have you written to me?
But no, I said you write in the book. There's a book. Anybody who goes to the vote, write in the book.
I think you're taking our time now. Please. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I think that
you people in power tried this. It didn't work. Even in opposition, you have not learned lessons. You are doing the same thing.
The Boku crisis. The Boku crisis.
Yes.
Bawumia's people.
Go on. Why can't you?
Why? Oh, why can't I? Ghanaians are watching.
Come on, please, gentlemen, please.
Now,
go ahead.
The point is this: the Bawumia engineered Boku crisis has been over for some time.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, wow. You see, the Boku crisis has been resolved to a large extent. However, any crisis does not stop just like that. There'll be, things that happen, and people look out to see how the security services handle it over a period of time. First thing is that those people who attacked the bus that was being escorted by the military, the gun that was used has been seized. The ammunition that went along with it have been seized. Some arrests have been effected, and investigations are underway.
On 3FM, the best in the morning.
Go ahead. Prince Derek, please go ahead. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you know that. Anyway.
So
Ghanaians want to see swift action. And I think swift action has come from the military. Now, can we sustain convoys being deployed to follow every bus that goes in that region? It is not sustainable. In fact, those MPP elements who are excited at these things that happen should note that if Ghana becomes unstable and these things go beyond a certain realm, and insurgents who may already be in the country take advantage of the situation, there will be no Ghana left by the time I don't know when, that they would have an opportunity to even govern. So they should stop these kinds of being happy, trivializing these issues and all that. I think that we should all come together as a country and make sure that we embolden the security services to not only take charge of the situation, but to nip this thing in the bud ruthlessly.
Thank you. Mr. Thompson, we're looking for solutions. We have been at this same cycle for a period of time. Boku, Binduri, and all those hotspots. We've seen it, restrictions here and there, but it doesn't seem to solve the problem. What do we need to do going forward?
Johnny, it's quite sad that this is going on and people take political capital out of it, because a life lost is serious in this country, and we can only plead with our brothers in all those areas that whatever they are doing, what they are fighting about, it reduces the development that can come to their area, because no one feels safe coming there to help develop the place, and anyone transferred there will not come and do anything good for them, because the first thing they are coming to do is to see how they can bring peace to that place, because at the moment it's volatile. Everybody is at the nice edge. They don't know what can happen tomorrow to themselves, so they cannot think straight to bring enough development to that place. I will just plead with them that they should focus and see how they can help themselves, so that we can also come in and help them. At the end of the day,
go ahead.
He just wants me to talk, and
don't mind him.
At the end of the day, what we want to see is development going across this country, everybody getting a share of the cake.
Right.
And not only that, some people will be looking at helping to make this country theirs. So I'll plead with them. Some time back, under the presidency of Nana Akufo-Addo, we sent the Otunfo there to see how they can bring lasting peace.
Right.
He did his bit, he's left. If they continue, he cannot come always and come and see how he can bring peace. The peace starts with those who are there. So I implore on my brothers and sisters, even those who are in Accra, who can speak to their relatives in that area, that please, for development's sake, do not be left out of the national cake. It's so big that everybody needs to get its due. Let us bring peace there, so we can bring the necessary development for that area. There's so much that we can do or get from that place and export out of this country.
Right.
But if there is fight there all the time, nobody would want to feel safe. Even tourism alone can raise enough revenue for them. But if I'm going there and I don't know whether my car can be seized or I can be locked or I can be kidnapped or anything, why would I want to go there?
It's a big question.
So we'll plead with them that help us to help you. And we'll plead with the current government that do not sit down and make political capital out of this.
Great.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't only affect you, it affects all of us in Ghana. And we spend millions. Because when you look at the budget that goes there to bring peace there, you ask that, can that money do something better for that place?
It can. Well, 10 minutes to the top of the hour, 10 o'clock here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Now, there's a story sourced from Reuters, and it talks about Ghana rejecting proposed U.S. health aid deal, citing data concerns, according to a source, by Robbie Corey Bullet. And he says that, Ghana has rejected a bilateral health deal with the United States. A source familiar with the negotiations told Reuters the latest stumbling block to the Trump administration's effort to overhaul foreign aid. The government of President John Dramani Mahama balked at terms requiring the sharing of sensitive health data, according to the source. The same issue sank talks with Zimbabwe this year and also prompted a court to suspend implementation of Kenya's deal pending the hearing of a case filed by a consumer protection group. Spokesperson for Ghana's Foreign Ministry and government did not respond to requests for comments. The U.S. State Department said it does not disclose details of bilateral negotiations, and they said they continue to look for ways to strengthen the bilateral partnerships between our two countries, as Ghana and the United States. According to a spokesperson, the Trump administration in September announced a new American First global health strategy that calls for poorer nations to play a bigger role in fighting HIV/AIDS, malaria, tuberculosis, and polio in their countries, and eventually transition from aid to self-reliance. But this is what we know, that Ghana government rejected a handshake from the United States because they were asking for us to share sensitive data. President Derek, I ask you, was Ghana right in rejecting that deal?
Ghana did not reject the entire deal. at least the first 96 was
Sunrise on
provided.
3FM.
And
the
then
best
the
in
second
the
tranche
morning.
of 109 was rejected based on that
Sensitive
assertion
data.
that- Yes. Now, I mean, the health data of Ghanaians cannot be put in the hands of the Americans at any price. I don't think that we can put a price to it. Personal data, and I'm sure you recall this SIM registration and all that. Data protection has been a big issue.
Right.
It is not also uncommon for countries like the US to, as it were, use espionage and other means to get these informations anyway. And some companies, sometimes you're sitting somewhere and then you start getting things on your phone because somebody has sold data that's, and sometimes you also provide information when you go and do your registrations on Yahoo, Facebook and all that. They follow. I mean, these companies do a lot of things with the data and they commercialize it. But then there is another dark side of it which could happen, especially when it has to do with, health information, which are actually supposed to be private. Even your doctor is not allowed to give to third party without proper authorization and all that. Now imagine, and I'm just going to use a speculative lesson for people to stretch their imaginations to see. Assuming that your health information was with the US government and you want to go on for the World Cup, they can decide to easily
reject your visa application
based on some health concern that they have. And in that, their agreement or their statement that the US State Department put out,
Go ahead. We don't have time. Our time is
indicated
almost
that
up.
they want, in fact, part of the part of
Your
the
mic is
arrangement.
on.
So misbehave. The next are listening to what Bami
Go ahead.
Now you see the part of the statement from the US is that they want to protect Americans' health, whatever. It's there.
Are they going to give us their sensitive data?
No, of course they are not.
They are not. So
Yes,
so
there's
were
no
we
reciprocity.
right in
We're
saying
very right, and I think that a lot of very key decisions taken by this government have not just been spot on. They may not be popular with persons like Mr. Thompson here, who government had been.
Don't digress. Go on.
No.
With the point.
They chopped our money. They've chopped our money, sir.
you very
So
much.
any money that is coming in for chopping
have
purpose, they are happy. So that one, we don't pride ourselves in just collecting money for collecting sake. They are happy to mortgage Ghana anytime to chop and loot. But this government is mindful of the fact that yes, 109 could do a lot, but
Sunrise
109
on 3FM,
will
the
shortchange
best in
Ghanaians
the
if that
morning.
data is made available.
Okay.
So we won't. It's a good decision.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Were we right in rejecting the deal, the part of the deal that says that we had to share sensitive information of our citizens with the U.S. government?
But every government has always said that they don't want to share any information outside this country.
Sunrise
We've
on
always
3FM,
stated it clearly,
the best in
and
the
I don't see
morning.
why our information should go out of this country.
So you agree?
Allow him, please.
Oh,
Go
that's my
ahead.
only interjection.
Thank you very
Positive
much.
one, actually.
I would say that with America, whether you give them or don't give them, if they want to refuse you visas, they refuse a lot of people visas every time. Trump, under his administration, we've seen so many things that have gone on. Everywhere they complain about it, but he doesn't care. We should remain focused. We should remain resilient. We should work harder. We should solve our problems. We should make our citizenry happy. And then we can call ourselves independent.
So it's a good decision.
Whether we like it or not, we depend on other nations every now and then,
Right.
especially when you go out and borrow every time. There are certain things that they can get from you easily, because when you are vulnerable, that is where people take capital out of you. I would say that our leaders should get to the time where we are sitting on
Was it a
billions
good
of
decision?
natural resources in this country. And
Was it a
our
good
leaders
decision,
should
Thompson?
sit down and make sure that we transform our natural resources into finished products where we can make money on our own and make sure that we don't depend on
Millennium
anyone out
Compact
there.
Agreement. Yeah, Yeshika.
All we
Okay,
will
is it
say-
a good
Oh,
decision?
Prince Derek, please. Go ahead.
All we will say is that we can work together for the good of the next generation. And we, on our part, will do whatever possible it is
Right.
to make sure that we work
Is it a
for the
good
good
decision?
Great.
of this country.
So it was a good decision or a bad decision?
that the government didn't give the information out.
That's right.
Any information that you don't give out to your opponents to use against you is good.
Thank you, Mr. Alfred Thompson.
but we
He's
not
he's
online
he's
for a good
a senior
reason.
communicator for the NPP.
we
He's a
lost a
former
lot more
MD of
to
the
the
National
Millennium
Investment
Compact
Bank and
thanks to your
an MPP
mismanagement.
National Treasurer hopeful.
Thank you
very
very
much, sir, for coming in at
Shika?
short notice. We are grateful.
Shika?
We appreciate you. Prince Derek
Thank you
Eje is
very
a
much.
senior is that government spokesperson or
Please,
party.
I beg you.
Government
I'm
spokesperson.
not a government spokesperson.
If you're not
You are-
Interview there, maybe a few. Post.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
And a happy birthday to Dr. Efwa Baini of the University of Ghana Medical Center Pediatrics OPD from Eunice and the team. They wish you a happy birthday, Doc. Enjoy your special day. Also to our very good friend, a friend of the station, private legal practitioner, Leberech Chris Malmhesi. Leberech Chris Malmhesi, today is your birthday. You are with K. Achi and company. Leberech Chris Malmhesi. That's not Chris Malmhesi's photo, please. Give us the photo. Let's give lawyer his flowers. Liberate Christian Malmhesi. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. You are a long-standing friend of Media General, particularly TV3 and 3FM. And as you celebrate your special day today, we wish you a happy birthday, lawyer Chris Malmhesi. We celebrate you on this special day. Also to you, Dr. Dicken Kwabena Entry, Situ, leader of the so Chris Malmhesi's photo is back. Let's do the wish so we can cut it and send it to him. Leverage Chris Malmhesi, Esquire of K. Achi and Company. Happy birthday to you, lawyer Enumo. Celebrate your day in grand style and live long and get more money and enjoy it in good health. Happy birthday. Also a happy birthday to Dr. Dicken Kwabena Entry Situ, leader Business Summit Group, Christ Embassy, Accra, Ghana Zone. Thank you for leading with purpose. The future is brighter because of your leadership. We love you. From the Business Summit Group, Christ Embassy, Pastor Chris. Also a happy birthday to Dora Na Padiki Wickinson, daughter of a former MC Wickinson. God bless your new age. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday also to a very own Clever Star, the poet, second runner-up, Talented Kids season 13. Wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Grow in good health and wisdom from your dad and your mom, Sami Bonzo. Also a happy birthday to you, Juliet. We wish you a happy birthday, Julius Ogbogo. Happy birthday to you. And today is a special birthday of the Honorable Farouk Mahama, MP for Yendi. Yesterday was his birthday. So Mr. Thompson says a happy
Belated,
birthday.
actually.
Yes, belated too.
Yeah, my daughter and the chief of staff share a birthday.
Oh, okay.
She turned 8, he turned 60.
I see. Interesting. You and Abolo Common Sense, you have something in common. I don't know what you're planning.
I beg, I don't know about that
his son also.
Archibald
He actually
Kobna.
named the son after Archibald Kobna.
Kobna, former Greater Accra NPP
Right.
organizer, former MC. Sunday was his birthday.
Sunday was his birthday.
And I wish him
Well,
the
in the
best.
thing, they're talking
Okay.
about
He's
Abolo.
one
I
of
want to
my
hear Abolo's
campaign.
You have
coordinators
campaign
for Greater
coordinators.
Accra.
Then you must be very
And
rich.
the Apollo story, I didn't hear the rest of it.
Abolo Commons. He named the son after Julius Debra.
Julius is a fine guy.
Yeah,
The
so-
guy has.
Thank
done-
you. Our time
I
is
wish
spent. We'll
Julius
see you
Debra,
tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
I wish him all the best. And
Okay.
I wish him the very best for his presidential bid.
Oh, he told you.
Dr. Baumia is waiting for him.
He told you that.
Oh, look at you.
In fact, he has a PhD too. So Dr. Julius Debra as well. So two
Dr.
doctors.
Julius Debra,
Two
Dr.
doctors on
Baumia.
there. I
No,
see.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
It will be a mismatch.
All right. Thank you. My name is Johnny Hughes on behalf of the team. Thank you very much indeed for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Know that if you can think it and your heart can believe it, you can achieve it. Have a good morning.
Success Treve. Now, this morning, industry is impressing on government to find lasting solutions to the unstable power supply being experienced in the country. The Association of Ghana Industries says the alternative sources of power available come costly to the growth of their businesses. Chona Mapelo is the Greater Accra chairman of AGI.
So that's really great. So for those who have these solar and other renewable sources of power, they are less affected with the current situation we are dealing with. However, the cost of these alternative sources of power are high, and normally because it requires that you have to put down a large sum of money at a go in order to set up some of these alternative sources like solar. A lot of our members are unable to cough up the money to set up this, except for the few established ones with the capacity to do this.
Right.
So, as it is now, we would just encourage our members to continue to establish the alternative sources like solar, so that in the future we can minimize and mitigate some of these challenges in a big way.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Energy has announced the restoration of 3 generation units following the outbreak of fire at the Great Coast substation at Akosombo, saying the development is already improving the electricity supply. The fire, which damaged the substation's control room, significantly disrupted power transmission and affected the evacuation of electricity across parts of the country. Spokesperson and head of communications at the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, Richmond Roxon, says government has stayed on core to solving the challenges in the sector.
This government has been as transparent as it can be. It's a government that will only put out facts and not fiction or false information. We've been clear on what the data on our generation capacity is. We know what our installed capacity is. We know what our dependable capacity is. As we speak, it is information that everybody can track. We don't have any issue with generation. Any purported research that says that there's a deficit in generation is false. It is a very misleading report, and it's important that we all take time to understand what the supply and what the dispatch position is.
Richmond Roxon is spokesperson and head of the communications at the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. That's how we wrap up news at 10 here on 3FM 92.7. For more updates, kindly check out our website 3news.com. I am Christabel Success Treve. 3 Lounge is up next.
Your finest tunes in sync with a soothing voice.